What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vivid Iceland, and in today's episode I am on the Reykjanes Peninsula. I've got some stuff to do in Reykjavik, so I thought, I've got a few days off. Let's go exploring some of the places that I missed in the last episode. I'm going to pop a link up in the corner for that one when we're on the Reykjanes Peninsula for the last time. I think we also have some great volcano footage, so make sure you're checking that one out. So I think I might just begin from here. Behind me, you can see there's a beautiful orange lighthouse. I'm going to go check that one out and, of course, shoot the drone up and see what we can find around here. Let's go. Okay, so I lied a little bit. This shot isn't from the lighthouse, but from another location on the Reykjanes Peninsula that's going to show up a little bit later in this video, so stay tuned. Anyway, first up is this obscure orange lighthouse known as Selvogsviti, and to get out here requires a 4x4 with a decent amount of clearance, as the road hasn't been very well maintained. There were some interesting lava flows that could be seen on the dirt track heading towards the lighthouse, and around the area I found lots of Arctic thyme, and I also noticed there's a very popular nesting area for the local birds here. They did not like my drone, and I had to fly very carefully through the area. On the way back, I decided to take a quick stroll through the lava formation near my car, where I noticed lots of flowers were blooming, as well as plenty of crowberries. I'll be making a video on foraging in Iceland in the very near future, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. After some careful driving back along the poorly maintained dirt road, I headed towards a spot on the peninsula which looked to be geothermically active. Sure enough, as I made my way up an unmarked gravel road, I came to a hidden geothermal area, quite literally in the back of an abandoned property. I wasn't able to find a name of this place, so I haven't put a link in the description just yet. This is one of those secret spots I'll be happy to share with you if you ever make your way over here. Anyway, I was careful with my footing in the area as I didn't want to fall into a hidden boiling mud pot. There were areas, however, that you could get right up close to a steaming vent and grab chunks of pure sulfur right off the ground. Pretty amazing. Walking around the area, you can see some other colourful minerals and clays, more fumaroles, and of course a very strong sulphurous eggy smell. Probably not a good idea to stay here too long if you have breathing issues. There are also some abandoned ruins here which may have been used to pipe hot water down to the property below, but currently they do not work. The following day I met up with my local friend Arnar, and we continued our journey around the peninsula. First stopping here at a bunch of wooden fish drying racks which are located just outside the town of Hafnarfjörður. These drying racks are filled with the heads and spines of countless fish, which I believe are cod, but if anyone knows what fish they are exactly, please comment below. Continuing south on Road 42, we arrived at our next stop, the huge lake Kleifarvatn. Coming in at a shocking 97 meters deep, this lake is the largest on the peninsula and the third largest in South Iceland. An earthquake rocked the area in 2000 and opened a fissure up below the lake, causing it to lose about 20% of its surface area. Since then, it has been recovering slowly and is yet to be back to its original size. Local folklore claims that a monster shaped like a worm and the size of a medium whale lives in this lake, but I couldn't spot it today, so I'm going to have to go back and see if I can find anything. This lake is also a great place to fish for Arctic char, and there's also a fishing lodge located just by the lake. Furthermore, it's very popular with photographers, and I would have to say that Road 42 is one of the best roads in Iceland to drive on. Dramatic volcanic cliffs line the road as you wind your way along the shore of this lake, as seen in the intro to this video. Just a little further south of Kleifarvatn is Krýsuvík, an extensive geothermal area covering a large section of the volcanic mountain range running along this part of the peninsula. There is a well-defined hiking trail throughout the area, which brings you around many of the steaming vents and beautifully colored clay and dirt. Taking the trail higher up into the hills will lead you to a coolish stream coming out of the mountainside, and these rocks, as you can see here, are covered in iron oxide. I know this because I tasted the water and can confirm it's very metallic. I'm putting my body on the line for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. Halfway up the hill gets you to a nice viewing platform that overlooks the nearby Kleifarvatn, a former volcanic crater turned green lake with a surprising depth of about 45 meters. The color you see here comes from the sulfur contents within the water. After this platform, you can continue higher up to another geothermal area located on this hillside. There are more vents and sulfurous smells here, in addition to more colourful dirt and clay. Taking the track back down the hill, we passed many more colourful areas that just have to be seen to be believed. After the geothermal stuff, we made our way out to the coast to a small former fishing outpost named Selatangar. Used for more than 500 years, this place was a very popular fishing spot during the months of March until May, and fishermen from the local area would flock here to try their hand at the bounties of the sea. I can't imagine it being too pleasant staying here during the intense storms that come off the North Atlantic, so I guess the fishing must have been pretty good. This place has been deserted for countless years now, but rumours persist that a malevolent spectre by the name of Tunga Thomas has been sighted in this area a few times throughout the 20th century. Well, Arna and I didn't spot him this time, but honestly I didn't want to hang around too late into the evening to find out what this guy was up to. We finished the day off with a trip to the cliffs at Krýsuvíkurbjarg. I hope I pronounced that one correctly. This place is famous for bird nesting, and one can normally spot puffins here. But today we only saw a bunch of fulmars riding the air currents around the cliff face. A short walk from the car park takes you up on top of a small hill, giving you a great outlook over the southern coastline. Now, that's all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Don't forget to check out our website, vividiceland.is, if you are ever planning to visit Iceland. Lots of info about the tours we run can be found there. Until next time, thanks for watching, and don't forget to sub, as it really helps me stand out in the massive YouTube database. Bye for now.